All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to more DayZ. Boom. So, I think it's just foggy. It's not, because we'd been coughing violently by now and bleeding out every orifice, and we would have just dropped dead. So, let me try see if I can find a battery and a spark plug. Kind of comb through this town a bit. I haven't done it in a while. You know, if we keep going, military base at the end of the map. I almost don't even feel like doing it. It's too many. Let's go. Too many. Too many. I'm gonna have to discharge that deagle. I know I said you kind of want to save that for PvP, and you do, but when you're in a situation like this, you can kind of sneak around for about like 30 minutes to an hour. You want to sneak around and not aggro any zombie. It might take you like 20 minutes to an hour per town, like 20 minutes. Because you're trying to sneak around, and then there's a chance of PvP, but if you just run through it and aggro like 3 of them, you have to discharge your weapon. Do not try to melee fight 3 zombies standing in front of you, or 3 infected standing in front of you. That will not end well for you. What's going to happen is you're going to get stun locked, and they're just going to knock you out. God help you if there's PvP watching the whole thing unfold. He's going to take a silencer, he's going to pick off all 3 zombies, come down, pick you off, and take your loot while you're knocked out. Now, in most cases, it won't happen. You'll get knocked out, the zombies will de-aggro, and you'll just wake up bleeding. You'll bandage your wounds, hydrate, get your blood back up if you haven't bled out. Depending on how much you've bled out, get your blood volume back up. You have to hydrate, eat. It helps get your blood volume back up. What else helps is if you the blood collection kit. Basically, you make your own blood bag. So you get into like a PvP skirmish, and like half or almost all your blood's gone. You use that, and then you put the blood back in you, and you'll be good to go. It'll take some time, but you'll heal back up from blood loss. Get your blood pressure back normal. So that's how you would deal with that. All right. Okay, so you want to spawn. Let me start over. I try to drop the tip every video for every random that sees the video, and they can still get the tip even though they didn't see. They need to get the pointer, the pro tip, even though they didn't see the video from the beginning of the series. So, boom, you spawn in. Right? You're not gonna be spawning in with gear. You're gonna spawn in a t-shirt with a steak knife and an apple, all right, and a glow stick. Ditch that stupid glow stick, please. All that does is give your position away. If you're traveling at night, you're hungry, you spawned in and it's either nighttime or it's close to night. The whole world can see you. They're gonna pick you off and take your apple, all right? Yeah, people are that devious. Even though you're a fresh spawn, you have nothing to really offer other than an apple, maybe a steak knife, but it's already badly damaged. All right, you're spawning with, well, on here you spawn with an apple and a glow stick. So called is they give you that steak knife. You have nothing to offer other than a glow stick and an apple. Don't nobody want that glow stick, so I guess they want your apple. It is that devious, so ditch that glow stick. Okay? So next thing you want to do is you want to, now it can go either way. You can either warmth, craft a fireplace, get some warmth. Then they give you the plus sign I got down there. I think that's 10 or 20 minutes. That's called the heat buff. They give you a heat buff for about 20 minutes while you can, get looted and booted and suited. Okay, or you can craft yourself some rope. All right. Grab a long stick and make a fishing rod. Dig up a worm. All right. Grab a short stick. Use that knife to craft a hook. Dig up some worms and go fish. That's your food, right? If not, if you're like me, the character's plant-based, and start foraging from the trees. All right. Most trees drop fruit. Pears, plums, apples. All right. Forage from the trees. All right. Check the greenhouses for seeds. collect them, start planting. All right, water the plot, plant the seeds, log off for about an hour, come back in about an hour, boom, you now have a lot of food, especially tomato seeds. I think you get like 8 or 9 tomatoes for one seed. Um, yeah, but that's about it. That's it for that. That aspect, right? After you've done that, you now have created an unlimited food source. All right. So by then you should be set as far as energy wise. You can get to the nearest military base or a police station, I mean not or and or, so you can get some weaponry. All right. So by then you should be at a town. Hit the town up. All right. You want to get a melee weapon. All right. So you can make fires. I should have said that first. But like I said, I think they spawn you with a steak knife, but that's probably broken by now. The easiest thing to find probably would be a kitchen knife. You know, I prefer things bladed over blunt, but again, in this game, beggars can't be choosers. All right. So get yourself a weapon. That way you can sneak up behind infected and stealthily kill them. You have something that you can defend yourself, pretty much. Some type of way. Anything's better than nothing. You do have the good old fisticuffs, but a weapon will do you better. After you get a weapon, all right, a melee weapon. I'm sorry. Craft a fireplace. Get warm if you haven't done it already, like I stated to earlier. You can stealthily make a path, take out some infected, hone your skills. When the fresh spawn starts wailing at you from behind, you can take them out. You have a weapon, they don't. Just don't get stun locked. All right. So what was that? Now you're gonna need this, right? Okay, so to get a Vega, if you didn't lucky enough to get off another person, you have to go to a military base. It's the only place it spawns. I don't know if a Vega spawns in a police station. I don't think it does. At least not at the time it's recording. Rubber slugs, no. Those are just knock them out. So you want to start establishing a loot route. If you're new to the game, you're probably just running all over the place, trying to figure things out, trying to feel the game out. And that's cool. That's the thing to do. Figure things out, feel it out, feel it. Get a feeling for the simulation and the type of game that it is. It's cool. But eventually, especially if you got the I Survive map, you're going to have to map out a route. That way you have a clear goal of what it is you're trying to do, what it is you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to get. That's what I do. I have routes. And my favorite route is the one you see me run every episode. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I don't just play DayZ. I play a variety of games. Basically, I play anything I want to play on the channel and what I'm enjoying. And that's that. When I'm not enjoying, it usually gets cut short. Or if it's too difficult, like a Souls title. Although I did get through Black Myth Wukong. That was amazing. It did piss me off to the point where I almost quit the series. But, I was so far ahead with videos, I said, you know what, why not? I might as well just get it done. Get it done. And that I did. But I don't know when the next time you'll see me play a Souls title on the channel, for real. Those are just unbelievably difficult for no fudging reason. That's what gets on my nerves. Every time. I mean, unbelievably difficult. It's like, why? Why, bro? Why? Unlock? Yeah, 9mm. want to. Switch from Deagle to 9mm. Not gonna lie. What we got here? I think that looks like tomato seeds. You see what I mean? Food. 9. I'm walking in the wall and everything else. Paper now, we don't need that. Usually keep it. That'll help you. You know, you start fires. You don't have. Then you can save your rags for when you really need them. But I don't need it. You can also use bark and everything else. But yeah, make your way to a military base. That's where the Vega mainly spawns. At the military base. Uh-oh. Clothes are right in there. That's how you deal with that pest. It's not worth ruining your clothes. Uh-oh. Showtime, people. Check this out. I can't tell where that came from. It was a distant shot. It was one shot. I don't know if it came from over there. But we are about a town away from a military base. Well, it's as I always say, players flock there, which makes them hostile areas. So just... Oh, shoot. Wasn't back close enough. Just keep that in mind. All I heard was pow. He might have been hunting. I heard one shot. Because PvP, they would return fire, or that person might have got sniped. One-shotted. That's happened to me before. It's hard to tell. Tell me I don't have any space to put. Switch out these because these assault boots are badly damaged. Let me sharpen this combat knife. Think I'm gonna eat a zucchini. I'm gonna drop it that way. It's not wasted. That's a little morning snack. Midday snack, whatever time it is. You also want to go with that if you're a fresh spawn. P-coat. All right, let me show you. Best installation. Anything with best installation is your best bet, especially when you're a fresh spawn. I don't know. I couldn't tell where. I remember one time I had the Vega. I was traveling through here. I got taken out. They were in that building there or over here. I got boom. It was raining. I couldn't even see. screen went black. When I woke up, it was like 3, 4 of them, a squad surrounding me. I had a Vega too. Drum mag. Had a drum mag. I lost it. 2 other mags. Hopefully. Hopefully. It was like way over there off in the Goonies somewhere. But see, that's the thing though. If he's way off in the Goonies, that means we can't see him, but he can see us if he has a sniper rifle. Coast seems clear. Nope, don't see anything. I do need a battery and a spark plug, though. Why don't you give me that? How about that? Meat tenderizer. Walking into plants. 9mm. Creep on past. This town's pretty much vacant. But I heard a shot. I don't know where. Oh. Pumpkin. can dig a garden plot. I can plant that one seed. That way it doesn't go to waste. Highly dangerous doing this. We heard a gunshot come. Then I can't say from this direction because I don't know if it came from this area. I couldn't tell. Spark plug. No spark plug. No freaking nothing, bro. Don't turn around. Let's see if we can get lucky in here. Hope. Nothing. He's more likely gonna aggro. Unknown food can. That could be dog food. Be Salisbury steak in a can. Could be anything. Dropped him. I knew he was gonna aggro. Told you. Dropped him at 2 slashes. The combat knife is probably the best one. Best bladed weapon other than the pickaxe. Oh shoot! All I need is this. We can make the stove. Hoodie. Oh, that's him on the roof. Okay. Pepper. Dried, but on the stove like somebody cooked it or was trying to. And food don't just spawn like that, so especially not on no stove. So let's see, but like I said, the military base is right over there. It's probably where that one shot came from. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, see we grow. Be sure to ring that bell so you don't miss an upload. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.